a good run to the race.
31 wins, 70 points for the Islanders, 33 wins, 73 points for the Habs as it's dipped into the zone by Scott Mayfield.
Maybe the only defenseman in the NHL that does that. Extremely good skater. Not afraid to join either, but yeah, we're coming up on 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, and there he is.
Matheson has played at least 25 minutes in 5 straight games. Duclair, he scores! It didn't look like there was anything to shoot at, and it goes through Montembeau and in. A power play goal for Anthony Duclair and a 1-0 lead for the Islanders early.
On front all the way, and simple little chip and chase for the Islanders, and good support. That's Pajot just tries to get it all the way around. The Islanders stay right with it. Eventually it's going to come to the front.
It's late March. The stakes are high. Islanders and Canadiens separated by 3 points in the standings. 8 minutes to go here in the first. That shot got through. They scored! Sorokin didn't realize it was sitting right next to him. Joshua Watt did. And the Habs tie it.
It looked like Sorokin was screened on the play on the shot just from the point. And
from the point, because Struble could hardly get anything on it. I think that played a role in fooling Sorokin as well.
And watch Struble go right to the middle of the ice. And look at the guys in front. He's trying to find it, Sorokin, as it's in behind the net. And we give it back to Struble again, and watch to see if it's Sorokin. Doesn't look like he really knows where it is. And hey, go to the front of the net. It's always a good time, right?
Yeah, and the same thing that we saw in Pittsburgh on the first couple of goals. You're in the vicinity. You're right next to a guy. He finds a way to put it in. Islanders have come back from that many times, but...
And now, good for the Islanders to have a real strong second period and see if they can't go into the third with a lead.
They've come from behind to win a couple of games. That's out of play. And from center, Dobson will settle for a dump, and the Islanders will get the personnel change they need.
Yeah, he wanted the change in a wise move. Look out!
Behind the play, it's Suzuki scores! Islanders got caught in the change. Nobody located Nick Suzuki. It's stationed above the Montreal bench, a stationary camera. And you can see, yeah, they're zoom. Look at how close they're zooming in to try and see.
After the coach's challenge to determine that the play was offside. No goal. Please reset the clock to 15:56.
There's 3 defensemen on the ice. They had paralyzed just a little bit. There's Dobson. There's Mayfield, jumps off further down, and Pollock goes up. Only one guy goes out back onto the ice, and now it's too late. Suzuki's got a breakaway. That's where the confusion came from with the defenseman coming out of the box.
And everybody, generally speaking, when you're on the bench, it's you know who you're going to take, and terrific shot, and that's the wrong guy to give a breakaway to.
Joshua Watt, that is. As Ryan Pollock lost it, Newhook got in tight. Sorokin forced to make a tough stop.
Montreal quick on their skates and just stayed right with the battle, and Newhook just never gave up on it, had an excellent opportunity, and learned to kill penalties pretty efficiently.
Long pass ahead. Caulfield cuts to the slot. His shot fought off by Sorokin for the Maple Leafs. As Cole Caulfield got a good look to untie the score. Dobson got caught in between. Palmieri got the shot away. It's blocked by Anderson. Horvat the retrieval. Holmstrom to Horvat again. All the way over for D'Angelo. They set it up. Dobson, Holmstrom shoots. Scores! Simon Holmstrom. The second power play goal today for the Islanders, and they take the lead at 2-1.
Well, you can't say they weren't patient, because they were patient. Great puck retrieval by the Islanders. A lot of movement, a lot of people in different positions. And that is an unbelievable shot by Holmstrom. He just drills that one up in the toy department. No chance for Montembeau as he's going across. He's a big goalie, but this is just too good.
Hard to place it better than that. Got a piece of the jersey on the way by. Montreal knows a thing or two about coming back. This was the exact same scenario they faced on Tuesday against Ottawa, down 2-1 to start the third period. They were down 3-2 with 10 minutes left. And Sorokin just kept it away from Newhook. Thompson off the wall, bounced away from Holmstrom. Horvat trying to slip by Matheson. Horvat driving, protecting, scores! What an effort by Bo Horvat. It's a 2-goal lead.
he drives to the net, and that's critical. He's such a strong guy. He's like a little bit of a bull, so he's trying to handle the puck. And then watch him lean in, just pushes, and Montreal leaves his near post, but all about Horvat, as you said, trying to handle a rubber ball. But there's a power move and a little bit of luck, but I love the move.
And Butch, what did you say earlier in the game? I love it, Horvat just dropped that shoulder a little bit instead of maybe shooting from out there. But you got rewarded, and the Islanders did too.
13th career goal in 30 games against the Montreal Canadiens for Bo Horvat. Engvall for Fasching, backhanded on net. Montreal makes the save, and Fasching can't believe it.
Montreal could have gotten over, and Fasching's got all this net on the left side. I think he wanted to hold on to it more. I've done that in golf, Butch. I've seen you miss a couple putts. That's your reaction.
Well, what a play, though, by Cizikas and then by Engvall, and you're right. I mean, I'm sure he wanted to go maybe high and in the corners, and he just kind of...
As Montreal works it for Hudson. Hudson dropped it off in the crease. Slavkovsky was tied up and off balance. The Islanders couldn't get it out. And there's an open net with a lot of contact. They'll call it a goal.
Sorokin's pretty animate.
And Waz all over it, too. I mean, they're pointing at each other.
Patrick Laine puts it in. For the moment, it's a power play goal, but the officials will get together. But Sorokin was out of his crease and couldn't get back in. This is going to be a good goal, at least from the officials, and it'll be up to Waugh to challenge. And Sorokin's headed in the wrong direction.
See where it's all going to get done.
The problem is Sorokin's so far out of his crease. And I mean...
Well, he's in his crease, so he couldn't get back. That's going to be...
Does he have time to reset after this whole issue with the net coming over? Is he reset here, and then there's a problem? They are going to challenge.
Might have got it with his stick.
Yeah, but who knows? Who am I to say, right?
Yeah.
Play.
Well, this coach's challenge brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
After the coach's challenge, it was determined that there was no goaltender interference. We have a goal. New York will be charged a delay of game penalty.
Obviously, the score is going to dictate the team that's pressing the most, but Islanders not sitting back, but really content to defend here.
New hook off the crossbar!
Well, that's what they're going to tell you, but watch Matheson. He's coming down with a lot of speed, and no one picks up in the middle of the ice as Dobber.
As Anders Lee able to grab that puck on a missed clear. Now Pajot keeps it alive for the Islanders. But he gave it away to Gallagher. And down goes Riley at the 2-on-0, and it's Gallagher, and he scores to tie it. A disastrous play on the offensive blue line turns into the game-tying goal for Montreal.
No chance for Sorokin as Gallagher goes up and over the glove. He knows he has time and just puts that in right away. And just a really bad break for the Islanders on a mistake.
And Hudson will just curl back and send this game to overtime. So the Islanders and the Canadiens both gain a valuable point. And still, that second point hanging in the balance of overtime.
And you don't see this much, Butch. Islanders, 2 defensemen to start it out. You got both D'Angelo and Dobson out here.
Points now in 4 straight games for the Islanders and 5 straight games for the Canadiens. Knocked away from them, and now a 2-on-1 for the Islanders. Horvat and Palmieri. Horvat scores!
And it was the right thing. I mean, Palmieri was quacking. There was no question about that. And what a shot this is. I mean, no chance. Goal scorer's goal.
And you know what? A great job on Hudson as well. You saw him break up that play, and then he gets on his horse. Doesn't stop, doesn't lose any speed. You can do that in 3-on-3 overtime. To be honest with you, Montebo squared up with him. It's not like he was guessing shot. As we watch right here, there was 2 backtrackers on. Just a beautifully executed shot.
11th career overtime winner for Bo Horvat in what is game number 799 of his NHL career.